Billionaire CEO of Tesla, Elon Musk, has done it again. The famous billionaire, known for his exotic lifestyle and his crazy innovations, has once again shared his personal opinion with the world that has caused a direct impact to Tesla's share price today, causing it to fall by over 10% in one single day. Elon Musk tweeted out today on May 1st at 11:11 a.m. that he believes Tesla's stock price is too high, in my opinion. Of course, this is his opinion. He's allowed to have an opinion. Everyone in this world is allowed to have their own personal opinion on anything they want, especially share prices of companies. But the CEO of Tesla, the one who's running the day-to-day operations of this company, tweets out to over his 30 million followers around the world on Twitter that Tesla stock is too high, in my opinion. This tweet has seen close to over 13,000 retweets and almost 100,000 likes within a matter of hours. And if we jump over to Tesla's one-day stock chart, you can see here that Tesla shares have dropped more than 10% today. In one single day, the day where Elon Musk sent out this tweet sharing that he believes the stock price is too high, Tesla shares have dropped over 10% in one single trading day. And if you want to look at the exact time of his tweet and how the stock price got affected from this tweet, we can go right here. The closest we can get is 11:10. The tweet was sent out at 11:11 a.m. And as you can see here, the Tesla share were trading at $761 at that moment. And then within a matter of minutes, Tesla share price decreased over 5%. Each share of Tesla dropped more than almost $40 and over 5% within a matter of minutes of Elon Musk sending out this tweet. So then it got about an hour after this tweet got sent out, a little further throughout the day, we saw Tesla's shares drop over 10%. That's ridiculous. Elon Musk sends out a tweet sharing his opinion, stating that he believes, in his personal opinion, that Tesla's share price is too high right now, and the market reacts and the share price drops 10% in one single day. Of course, this is not the first time Elon Musk has gotten into a big Twitter rant, and he does do it ever so frequently here and then, but of course, this one had a dramatic effect on Tesla's share price, which is going to be steep repercussions throughout the entire market. So if we jump over to this article here, this is not the only thing Elon Musk tweeted out today. He actually went on a rampage sharing a bunch of other information and a bunch of his other things he's doing in his personal life. So if we scroll down here, I'll show you a couple other tweets that Elon Musk sent out today. One of his tweets was, "I'm selling almost all of my physical possessions, will own no house." His girlfriend is going to be mad at him. So I don't know what's going on in Elon Musk's head today, but he just went crazy, sharing his personal opinions about Tesla stock causing that 10% drop. As well, all of a sudden, he's getting rid of his physical possessions. I don't know what changed today. He might not believe in having vast majority of physical possessions anymore. Of course, material things don't make up your life, and everyone has different needs and different desires. But of course, as the billionaire that he is, with a market network of way over $20 billion, money's not an object to him anymore. So I guess he just really realized that and doesn't need those physical possessions anymore. And very interesting to learn more and see more about what he actually does with regard to his physical possessions. If he really does sell all his properties, and what he's going to do if he's just going to rent a home somewhere in the world. And of course, I'm sure he's not renting a one-bedroom apartment. I'm sure it will still be a mansion somewhere, but it'll be very interesting to see what he does and what comes from this. And of course, this is not the first time he's done something like this. There are previous times in the past where he has actually tweeted about the company. And if we look down here, August 7th, 2018, he tweets, "I'm considering taking Tesla private at $420 a share, funding secured. Shareholders could either sell at $420 or hold shares and go private." So of course, this caused Tesla's share price to shoot up to the point that the Nasdaq Stock Exchange halted the stock altogether for a while. So this is not the first time Elon Musk had made tweets directly impacting Tesla's share price. And of course, this tweet did lead to repercussions in the future. And what happened was that Elon Musk had to pay $40 million in penalties, and the company hired a lawyer to monitor his tweets moving forward. So now every single time Elon Musk has to tweet from that point on, because of this $40 million fine and penalties, he now has to have his tweets read by a lawyer in order to state and have legal protection, saying that these tweets will not affect Tesla's share price. And of course, today, when he sent that tweet out, it was his personal opinion. So it will be interesting to see what's going to happen, whether he is going to get in trouble because of what he said and because it led to a direct exchange and direct change in Tesla's share price. Of course, the overall market was down 3% today, which has to be factored into Tesla's share decline, and it can't all be factored in to Elon Musk's tweet. Tesla shares were in the red on that day up to that point, but of course, that tweet you could directly see on the one-day chart. From the moment that tweet was sent out, you could see the sharp decline in price that followed that tweet being published to the world. Another article here from CNN Business states that this tweet from Elon Musk today, although we saw the direct impact it had on the stock price, may not actually get Elon in any trouble. As you can see here, let's read it. Short summary here is that in October 2018, Musk reached an agreement with the SEC that anything he tweeted that could impact the company's stock price would be reviewed before the tweet was sent, like I mentioned before. But of course, now we have a Columbia University corporate law professor stating this. Musk's tweet about the stock price probably won't get him in trouble, said John Coffey, a professor of corporate law at Columbia University. First of all, the tweet simply states Musk's personal opinion about the stock price rather than anything concrete. Moreover, it is very rare for a CEO to admit that his stock price is too high, and such assessment should be encouraged, not punished. Of course, this was sent out an email from a corporate lawyer from Columbia University, but this is not confirmed. We do not know exactly what's going to happen. This tweet was only sent out hours ago, and it will be interesting to follow and see what happens if the SEC does pursue any fines or penalties moving forward. And of course, it says here, this is not the first time Musk has said that the price of his own company was overvalued. The stock price that we have is more than any right to deserve, he said in London event in 2013. So of course, this is not the first time he's given his personal opinion about the share price. And like I mentioned earlier, everyone does have their own personal opinion and they are entitled to having that personal opinion. So watching Elon Musk tweet this very interesting tweet about his own personal opinion today is interesting because he is the CEO of this company. And of course, CEOs and especially Elon Musk are compensated by share price performance. So a lot of CEOs do things that help boost the share price. And of course, this is Elon Musk doing something. Although he might have not thought it would have had such an impact, I'm sure he knew that him tweeting this out would directly negatively impact Tesla shares and bring the share price down. So it's kind of the opposite of what normal CEOs tend to do. Of course, CEOs like to earn more income, like to have those share options brought to them. So the higher they raise the share price, the higher they are compensated. And of course, Elon Musk follows that same perspective and has the same pay structure from Tesla. But of course, today he did something that is very contrary to what most CEOs do and actually stated something that is going to actually bring down the share price. And we actually saw it bring down the share price today. So it's very interesting to see what's going to happen moving forward. Is Elon Musk going to face any penalties for his actions? Is this going to go okay because it was just him sharing his opinion? And it'll be very interesting to see how this Tesla stock performs after hours over the weekend and how it opens up on Monday. So I really do appreciate you for tuning in. Elon Musk said some crazy news today, and I had to make sure I touched upon it today in a video. And if you really do look forward to this, like and subscribe on the video. It really does help my channel grow. And on this channel, we talk about investing and personal finance, and we go over my personal stock portfolio. And of course, we always talk about different dividend and growth stocks on this channel. And of course, this video was not a portfolio update, but I am going to wrap up the video and just share with how my portfolio ended the week. And on the single day chart today, you can see here we lost over $700 in value and we were down over 2% on the day. And we are back down close to 15% overall in the portfolio, down over $5,700, which the week has ended, and my portfolio now ends the week at a value at $32,696. So the portfolio is still going down because of these market fluctuations. It is not at its lowest point. During the big dip we had in the market, my portfolio was down around 30%. So it is halfway back up to where it previously was about 3 to 4 months ago. And of course, I am a dividend growth investor, so I keep collecting those dividends. I keep purchasing more shares, and the share price of my stocks will eventually come back because I am a long-term investor, and I will continue to hold throughout all this crazy market fluctuations, and I'm not too worried about it. and the share price in the short term. Just going to hold on to these solid companies that I own, collect those dividends, and reinvest and grow over the long term for the next 10 to 20 years. So I appreciate you tuning in, and we'll make any future videos when Elon Musk tweets more crazy things or performance of Tesla's stock price that goes even crazier, and we'll make sure we update you guys on any news that comes out with that. So I appreciate you tuning in, and thank you, and see you in the next one.